This is the men's conference with MC Luke, BOG.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this time. So today in our men's conference, we are going to discuss about the men's responsibilities. And the next thing last week ulikuwa na show fulani hapo ilikuwa upande wa Nairobi, it was an SDA crusade. So there were some men who sang very well there. The men from the Kisii Central Day Church, the Adventist men. So guys, here with me I have some two visitors. I have David Mugungo, yes, and Mr. Lucas. So guys, keep tuned in. So we are going to start from the last week show. Kulikuwa na show fulani ilikuwa hapo inaendelea upande wa Nairobi. It was a 2-week crusade that was ongoing in Nairobi. So there were some men who sang very well there. So I think Mr. Lucas. Oh, before that, producer sijui kama kuna hiyo video tuchezee. Yes, Lucas, just give us a 2-sentence statement. How can you say about that choir? Thank you, David, for coming us to the show. So, about the choir, it was just awesome. Na ni changamoto kwa wanaume wengine huko nje. And by the way, the second thing that was fun, many kukutana hivi, it was something that was fun and I enjoyed it. Yes, David, how can you talk about the choir? I think you saw how they sang very well. Walikuwa wanapunguza hapo the coffee, of course, it was there to show that this MS choir. And how can you say about the choir? Yes, thank you, Luke. First of all, thanks for inviting us to this men's conference. And the next thing I want to talk about the choir is that hiyo choir ni nzuri sana. So ni changamoto kwa wanaume huko nje wajione mahali wako so that they can see whether there is something that they can bring into the community. Yes, about their performance. Yes, how can you say about it? Okay, the men were fine. The men were smart, walikuwa wamechangamka. It was good by the other mini bamba, so that's good. The men kwa ni mzuri. Kumbe wanaume wakikutana wakikuja pamoja is something that's very good. Thank you. I think ukienda kwa makanisa, of course that was an SDA choir, and some churches usually take the Adventist men, they don't take it seriously like a choir. So ukiangalia kwa wale wanaume, their dressing code was very well. Their hats, they walikuwa their had walikuwa na fimbo hapo wakitembea tembea hivyo. They performed two songs, the Tara song and the Nyancha Mambo. So what advice can you give the men out there, the SDA men, all the other men who are outside there? What advice and what does that imply about the men? What can you tell them? So my advice is that for the men, just jiunge kwa choir, which is very amazing. As usual, the men they were enjoying. When men come together, there are some things which they do really enjoy together. Yes. So my advice to men who enjoy by the way, tengeneza kikundi, kuja pamoja, even those ones who are in the church by the way, just try to make something like yes, like a group. I think kuja pamoja, you just have some things, something good yenye inafanya wanaume kuja pamoja. It can just bring a certain impact. Yes. Yes. By the way, hiyo ni changamoto kubwa kwa wanaume ya kwamba when you afford a certain chance, and let me say talk to some men outside there that maybe mostly for the SDM men, and that just shows that the leadership of that church is somehow strong, is very strong. So if you are a leader, now when mwanaume and you have been given a certain task in church to do, or that does not give out kwa kanisa peke is or every area. So being the men's conference, now we are talking about the men, wale they are the men wenye wamejipanga. So guys, uh, talking about that,
Yeah, umewahi kuondoa wanaume wakiwa
yes,
pamoja, you can find them even wakicheza usti ama kamba. You know, men are very fun. Men are very fun. Hata wakimwagiana maji. So guys, when the men come together, there is something that they do. Like now those men. So that's a good advice. Wanaume acha kulala ama acha kujifanya you are more superior than others. Just come together and do something. So yeah. Yeah, now like there was a certain place that we were just only men. The men cooked the food. Wanaume ndo walipika chakula, wanaume ndo waliserve. Even you can't imagine that a man can cook a very, very big food every day for the other men, and you are about 300 people. So, the men served, the men washed the dishes, the men did everything. And that's what I can say, when men come together, hata wanaume walikuwa wanacheza hapo, wengine wanakimbishana you know. So when men come together, they are just like kids. Yeah? And that's why when you saw that quiet Nairobi, they were just marching very well, feeling amazing, only men quiet. Kwanza uliona vile walikuwa wanakuja pamoja hivi, they marching. Wakati wanaume wako pamoja, I don't think hata wakiwa na wanawake they can do something like that.
yes, that is it. So okay, Lucas, hebu maneno yako ya mwisho. When you have got a chance, just try to utilize it. Yes, for a certain chance, become. Yes, when you have got a certain chance, just try to utilize it. And the men, tunawakaribisha kanisa because the church, it help you change and change for the better. Yes, thank you. And may God bless you. On the social media platforms, you can get me on Facebook as Lucas Bugongo and on YouTube as Lucas Bugongo. Thank you. Yes, David. Maneno yako ya mwisho.
So, by the way, thank you, Lucas, for welcoming us to this show. I can just say that, by the way, ni changamoto kwa wanaume wako nje, even now for some churches. Yeah, making a choir is a great idea. Coming together, reading the Bible, when the men said, yeah, you can make even a chama cha wanaume peke. Even nowadays, the one I see is one out where they come together, they make some chama cha wanawake, but we don't have the chama for the men. So, when men come together, there's some skills and there's a knowledge that they wanapeana huko some advice here, which makes them So, what can yes, I can say that men are said there. Just figure out yourself. Hata kama if you are a leader, just figure out yourself, and there's something that you can do. There's something that you do the best. So, ona kama you can bring out a certain men into a group, you can bring them in together, and you can solve something. You can get something to help them, and it's something that will just bring a very good impact. And by the way, that thing, the honor about those men, it's the first thing in relieve stress, hata walikuwa huko wakitembea na fimbo hivi, even kama ulitoka na stress zako nyumbani unasahau. So the advice is that the man just look for something. You are not old that you cannot look for something that will make you happy. So guys, yeah, that is it. Okay, thank you guys. We are coming back. Let's take a very short commercial break, and we are coming back with the men's responsibility. So keep tuned in for the next lesson.